Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Hope everyone is well and enjoyed their weekend. I have been thinking about this application for a while, like for the last 3 days, different aspects of the application, not just the development, but the ASO part, the SEO part. Then there's another feature that we are going to discuss today. I have a whole slides for it, but I think it is time that we should begin. And I would like to give you an update that 1.3 is now live, and it's been live over the weekend as well, and 2 3 people have already joined in, which using this 1.3 version, 1.3 point, yeah, 1.3 version. So this is good, this is great. Anyhow, I think it is time that we should begin of what we are going to discuss today. Okay, so let's see where we were at before we start the application. Let me give you an idea. So over here, this is this was the application that we have been building, and what we have done is we introduced the settings page, and in the settings page we have to introduce uh, Arabic font, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, translations, and different languages, English, Urdu, and Turkish. For now we will be adding more, but for now I think this is good enough, and we will be using this in the near future to increase the languages. All right, so this is good. Then another important thing that we have done is, if I click on this, you will be able to see the widget. Yes, we have created the widget, but it is not looking good, but it is doing the job. Like for example, I just click on this, voila, it opens up the notes section of the application, which is exactly what I wanted. Like as soon as somebody has an idea, just click on it and this page opens up. It does not go through any other navigation, it just opens this page. So this is incredible. But as you know, we have to fix the UI. That is one important aspect of our application. There, this is not looking really good, right? It needs to be better, it needs to be great, right? So the plan is to for today is then this. So the plan for today is that we are going to make the widget better. Like it should look nicer in a way that, like I was thinking, it would be good if we can add the ayah in this. Like any selected ayah from your notes is over there, and it should also select it, and every 15 minutes it's changed, and we get a new ayah. But it should always be from different themes that you have. So that's one thing. Then branding the app for users to know about Safi. So this is one thing that I have questioned in my X, and people have given me a beautiful UI, but that would mean that I have to change the whole UI of the application. So I might hold it for now, but let's see where it goes. But the third thing that is important is our discussion about search functionality. So there's this thing when we are creating an application, right? When we are using that search functionality, you might have noticed that the only way to search the application in the data is by using specific keywords. If those keywords, if I instead write a sentence which is not exactly in the meanings of the Quran, it will not work properly. It will show empty. So this is what we are going to make better, and for that I have come up with a documentation, like slides, so that you guys can understand what we are going to do over the week. And probably there's only going to be this one version released this week, because the search functionality is going to take some time. I don't think it will be done very quickly. It will take some time because it requires a lot of manual work as well, because I need to verify that the data that AI is making, data is collecting, is accurate or not. So for that, we'll have to come up with some styles, designs, and setup. But but until then, I think we'll be planning everything with while being live, because that is the only way I like to do. All right. So this is good. So now that we have established what we are going to do, I think it is time that we should start working on the application. Yeah, I increased the picture of my portal a bit, because this way it is making more nicer. Before it was a bit dull, so I have did a lot of changes if you see, and I hope it is much better than before. Okay, so I think it is time that we should start. The first thing first that we have planned, what we have planned is to create. I think, should I close this? Yeah, I think we can close this. Shall we close this? Yeah, I think we can close this. So this, I'm gonna keep that page because it is going to help me use it later on as well. Okay, so you guys probably might be able to hear me. Let me check. Are you able to see me? Yes, you are, and you are live as well. So everything looks good. Let me just I'm gonna keep that page because it is going to be used. All is well in this world right now, and it is looking very nice. Perfecto. Okay, so shall we start? Where should we start with? Let's just start with our simulator and create that widget. In the widget, it is a requirement that I should be able to see the UI. You should be able to see ayahs from the selected from the nodes that I have created. If there are no nodes, if there are no ayahs from the nodes, then select a small random ayah and show it in the widget every hour or half an hour. Let's make it 3 hours for now, and we'll change it later on as well. And the ayah should change and provide new ayah. Okay. Right now, it's only allowing if the widget is big, then it should then there should be a button on it to create new node. Otherwise, for smaller one, no need to have a button. So basically, let's hold it back in my hand because that is how I like to do. I like talking to you guys. All right. So basically, what I am thinking of is it is that where's my all right, so what I'm thinking of is that, like, in a widget right now, if you see over here in this application, the widget, it's only plus and it does not look good on a mobile, right? So if what happens when there's an ayah over here, or the meaning of an ayah, I'm still deciding on which one should I choose, but any one of those. And on the right, on the right or the left, there's a small button if you want to create a new node. Otherwise, I think the application will look very nice if there is some information in it. Right now, there is no information in it, and it is useful in the case when somebody is trying to create an app, create a node. He just needs to click over here, and everything will be, the whole application will open up, and the page where you can create a new node will open up. But still, it is not looking really good, right? So that is what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see if it works or not, because this is something that I have never dealt in before. I haven't played around with widgets that much before, so this is something that I do not know how it's going to turn out. Maybe it's going to work fine, maybe it will not be able to work at all, but still, it's a good thing that we can try right now. Yeah, so let's see if somebody joined our stream. No one has joined the stream at the moment. This is sad because I thought this would be the best stream that I will be going for. It seems like somebody joined in, but let's see. Mm, okay, I hopefully, yeah. So the code has started to work, and if I check over here, I can change the screen for you. So now it is showing that there's something. The application is now started to work. This is good. This is exactly what like to see over here. Somehow, I hope the mic is working fine at this moment, because sometimes it feels like that the mic is not working properly. Okay, so it has done its job. Let's see what do I need to do. All right, I think we can do this. This might take some time. Oh, it did it so quickly. Wow. Usually it takes so much time. What happens to the simulator? Maybe it is already doing so. So the iOS widget now shows rotating ayah instead of only a new node launcher. Perfect. Behavior. From your nodes, unique ayah links on nodes you have created. Fallback if none, a short random ayah from a curated code. Perfect. Rotation changes every 3 hours. Small widget, ayah only, no button. Medium widget, ayah, new node button. How it works. Uh, yeah, so it's like group.com.symbia Islamic Companion shares nodes ayah from the app into the widget via extension storage. Nodes sync on hydrate, and whenever node change, app.json. All right, I think this is going good. Let's see if anybody's going to join right now. Okay. Not a lot of people are joining in today, hey? This is saddening. Anywho, we'll figure it out later on. For now, I think this is a good test with the things that I've changed. I think this is going to be looking nice. Anyways, it's probably because of the time. Usually, I'm going much later, like 4 or 5 hours later than today. I think this week I will be making the videos earlier than normal, because I have some personal reasons. But from next week, I think I'll start at the same time as before, because I think that is the time that will really nice work for us. Yep. Let's see. I'll be right back. Just taking up getting some water for myself. Still working. Okay, so let's hope somebody joins in. And until then, we'll keep on continuing what we are working on. Okay, so let's go back. and see what the application does now. Let me make a new note because I think this is important. So if I do for example this, for example, and to add a theme just do help, for example. Perfect, save. Now let's do this, go back. Mm, okay, but I created a note. Why is this note not showing up? How do I change the, is there anything over here? No. I think after 3 hours it will automatically change. I think I'll install it in my mobile and see for myself if that's the case. So then that will mean that it is working fine. But I think it still needs some cleaning up to do. Uh, how about new node, then a vertical line, and then this. So let's make that happen. Let's see now what happens. It should work as we are planning it to work. You know, one thing that I realized recently, that these widgets cannot be tested on using Expo. You have to test it on by actually running the iOS app. Yep, trust me on this. I have tested and tried it, and I wasted a lot of time last week. Okay, let's see now what happens. Medium widget layout is now new node left, terracotta vertical divider, and ayah right. Rebuild the widget target to see it on device. Okay, let's just do this. Run. So now I started to develop the application again. Until that it works, let me see if there's anything that I can do so that people can start joining in, because right now no one is joining in. So if you look at the application, is it better? Mm, okay. So I'm trying to do one thing now. So right now I think this side is still looking nice, but I think ayah should remain the same, and everything else should be moved towards right, or ayah or al-ikhlas should remain the same, and the middle in the center should be on the right. I'm going to try it now. Let's see this. I don't know if it is going to work or not, but still it should be look better than this. Another thing that I'm realizing is that it's too much on top. It would be better if it's in the middle, no? What do you guys think about it? Yeah, I think last my last video have been very extremely poor in compared to, because there was some audio issues in it. So this time less people are coming in, but nonetheless we are here making the application, and let's see what now is happening. All right, so that means I need to run that command again, and let's see what happens to the application now. Hopefully it will be much better now. Great to see you, brother. Hope you're enjoying the series. And just for recap, what we are doing today, we are creating a better UI for our widget. Right now the widget is not looking great, and we want to make it much better and much more pleasing to the eyes. And the reason for the widget that we have created is because somebody who wants to create a node can quickly create a node rather than going into the application and then create a node. So yeah, this is the plan basically, and let's see if it works for us or not. What do you think? Is this looking nice? Or should it be centered in the middle vertically? What are your thoughts for it? Let's center it, shall we? Alright, let's do that then. We can try it at least, right? Center. Okay, so let's see what happens now. The funny thing is that you cannot test this on Expo at all. So you have to test it by building the whole application. So how have you guys been over the week? Over the weekend? Did you enjoy your weekend? Okay, let's see where we are now. Is it done? Okay, it's done. So let's do that again now. I'm planning to run a marathon live video. I'll create one application from the start, and it will keep on going until I have built the application and set it up for review. What do you guys think about it? Would you be interested in that kind of an application? Because this is something that I really want to do and see if I am able to achieve it or not. But I am sure that I won't be able to do it alone. I would like your help in it, and like we would like to have fun within it. Like, I will not be coding at all. There will be some part that where I will be coding, but most of the part I will be talking to you guys as well, joking around, having fun. So this is something that I'm thinking of doing. Would you guys be interested in it? Okay, the application is done. Let's see. I think it would. Wait me. Okay, so I have done it again. Let's see if this works now. So what I'm doing is, like, right now, let me explain what's happening. This is looking fine. So this is fine, but this is in the middle. What I want to do is this should be in the middle as well as this, but vertically in the middle, not horizontally middled. So let's see if it's done or not. Yep, it's done. So let's run that command again. Alright, somebody did join and he went for like 5 to 6 minutes, which is great. I hoped he would have chatted with me so that we would have fun. Had some fun while watching the video. But no one else is joining in, which is sad. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop saying that now. Okay, so where are we now? Let's see. The application is now live, working, and is this looking nice? And why is this still coming in? Okay, so this is looking nice. However, should there be more than this? I think I'll have to test it out on my mobile, because this, otherwise it will always be stuck over here. We will not know until it has actually I played around with it. So for now, I think this work is now done. Let's cross it up. Let me share my Notion with you guys, and let's cross it. It's done. Now branding the level. Let's leave this for now, shall we? Or would you guys be interested in doing this as well? Mm, what should I do? Okay, so let's do branding as well. I have already planned what I'm going to do. Let me show you where it is. Let's go over here. Yeah, only 2 people joined today. That is why I'm very sad. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking of right below the settings page. It is going to look nice. I will make it better, but I think it would be nicer. Okay, no, not this. Yeah, I think let's just add this, and I'll add my X, Facebook, and LinkedIn buttons as well. So let's type it now. Alright, so let's do this now. Great. Okay, cool. Okay, now, okay, I've already typed in, but I want to give it the links as well, so that it is easier for it to access my domains on different platforms. So this is one. I should have pasted this in my Notion before starting. Then LinkedIn, let's do this. Do the one for LinkedIn. You guys know that our LinkedIn page is also getting very, people are liking the comments that I'm making for the Islamic Companion, and people have started giving me some feedback on how it looks. So I will be sharing that in my live video as well. So just wait on and see when is the live video, when I receive proper notification, proper reviews from them. And I'm also going to ask them to make a review in iPhone itself as well. Even it's a bit bad review, I would still want it in my iPhone app, on my reviews. Okay, so let's see. Let's just add that too. And now the last one would be Facebook. Okay. Should I add LinkedIn as well? Sorry, I mean, so I think, so I will be adding. I think these three should be enough because I'm very active in X. I'm also active in LinkedIn. The most I'm active in is on X. So I think that would be the best place to start the application, to add the information in the application. I've been trying a lot of different things today. Like I've created a carousel post on LinkedIn, and I've pushed it on our application. So that didn't work though somehow. No one responded to it. Somebody might have clicked it, but I won't know until 2 days, like after tomorrow or day after tomorrow, because that is when I will be able to see how it is going to look. Like if somebody downloaded the application or even saw the page for my Apple App Store. All right. So where are we now? It's done. Okay, let's test it out then. Just run this again. It's not looking bad, the widget now, because now it seems like it's a bit full. I think the ayah is small, that's why it's looking very like a lot of space is not there. A lot of space is empty. So, but let's see now what happens. So this is where we are at, and if you go down, this is not looking bad. Yep. See, our new widget, our new live video right now. So anyone who's not able to do it can see over here. Also, oops, sorry. No, I think I accidentally clicked it. Okay, then another thing is that we got a lot of views in my last video, but no one watched it though. 336, which is still not bad, but yeah, I think it could have been better. Nonetheless, so I think this is it. For now, I don't think it's looking bad. I want people to click on this and at least comment something on it, so it's not bad. Anywho, I think this is good. Another thing that I was thinking of, which I will be doing in a couple of days, is introducing Google Analytics and also adding a review section in this, so that people start reviewing the application as well, so that I have some reviews on my App Store account. So these are two major things that we have to talk about. All right, so I think we are done for the day for the development side. So we can now say this. So we can say that this is now complete as well, which is good, very nice. And let's move on to our main topic, that is the search functionality. Okay, so I created some slides over here, and let's open those up and see for ourselves how they are. Where did it go? Ah, yeah. Okay, so the main problem that I'm facing right now is that the search is very bad. Let me give you a small but quick demonstration. All right, so you see my screen right now, and if you see over here, if I click on the search section and I try to find something like people living in the cave, usually, okay, let's start with a story. 2 days ago, my daughter, I was teaching, my daughter was reciting the Quran, and in between, I was listening to her how she's reciting and trying to make her, trying to memorize that surah. And in between, I wanted to tell her about a story, but I didn't know exactly where that story is from the Quran. So I tried searching it in my application to find it. I was not able to do that. So at that moment, I said, like, I need to work on something better, something that can easily find me the information that I'm looking at. I might be writing some abstract sentences over there, but I should be able to. The data should be able to provide me with the specific information that I'm looking for. So that is where I am going to. That is the main point where I realize that this is something that needs to be done, and that's why I created these slides so that I can provide you with the information that what we are going to do and how are we going to do that. Okay, so this is basically the topic dictionary, the main screen for the presentation that I've created. The topic that we are going to discuss and the example that we are going to use is this young man who slept in a cave. So this is the main topic of Surah Al-Kahf, where where Allah is talking to us about the people who went into the cave and slept there for a couple of days, a couple of multiple years, and that is the basic story. But when I search it on our application, I won't be able to find anything because this is not a keyword search. It won't come in under keyword search, and the topic dictionary finds people of the cave. So when I use the topic dictionary, it should find me with the people of the cave automatically, and that is what like over here you can see the example. It should show like Surah Al-Kahf ayah 9 to 26. So yes, but that means that the UI will be also different, quite different from what is looking right now. Okay. So now that we have this understanding of what the search, how the searching is going to be, let's see how we're going to do that. So the way we are going to do that is that everything should be drilled down to the specific ayah, topic, surah, and ayah. These three things should be the one. Then there should be a bit of a narration of what meaning of this surah is, like what ayahs are included in this story and all that stuff. Then it should be able to show the relationship. Like for example, if multiple prophets have the same teaching, then that when I search for that specific teaching, to be honest, for example, and multiple prophet have provided me information on that topic, then all those I should have all the relationship in front of me, and I should be able to see which one to use for the which one should I use for the for my for my search. All right, and any answer, and there should be all the answers for any vague kind of question. Like a lot of people might not know the whole story, but they might know a specific part of the story. Then that should provide us enough information that the search will be able to provide the information that the person is looking for. So this is the main theme of the search. So now let's talk about how we are going to do that. So there's a couple of things that we need to think about. Let's take this as an example. People of the cave. Young believers take refuge in a cave. Allah makes them sleep for years as a sign. All right. So now what we need to do is label, which will be the display name, aliases like people of the cave, Surah Kahf, people of the cave, and there's a lot of other names for it. So they should come over here. Then a small way, a small vague way people ask this question, then the passage, and if there's any other topics that are related to it, then all of should show. And I'm not saying this is the exact way I'm going to do it. I might change the whole thing again, because I don't know at this moment if this it is going to create me some problems or not. This is what I'm searching, and found out that this is the best way to do it. And keep in mind, and this is very important point. Keep in mind that this all of this thing that you will be searching on will be done in the mobile. It will no internet will be used over here. There is not going to be a single backend server for this part. So this is very important. So I have to make an app. I have to make in such a design that it should work in a mobile as seamlessly as it is in a backend server, and as fast as it is in a backend server. So this is an extremely important point over here that I'm trying to make. All right. So four kind of topics that I've created. One will be person, concept, story, and place and event. So story and place and event probably will be the same, but in events it can be like Hajj. Those events that are like still going on, it has nothing to specific to a story. Okay, like for example, Hajj, right? Hajj is an event. Umrah is an event. Fasting is an event. So if anything related to these topics, then it will be like not fasting. Ramadan is an event. Fasting can be in a concept. So these are all the things that we will be discussing. All right. So this is then let's talk about what we are going to do after that. So every query gets an answer. Exact match on topic or alias. All right. Fuzzy match, did you mean like for example anything similar to what he's asking? If we are not able to find it, then it will come as you did you mean. Match against paraphrases. All right, then full text search across ayahs as well. And then this is something that I will do later on. If I think that all the other parts are not working, then I'll introduce embeddings, and that will be a separate server for that. Right now, what I have developed, there's no cost to it on me right now, except for the time and hours that I'm spending to create this application. But when I introduce this embeddings and all that stuff, then there will be a cost attached to it. Either it will be API calls at API calls, or there will be a server that I'll be running at the back end, and the server will be quite costly. Not that costly, but still, I don't want to spend any more money that I am until I have 1,000 users. That's the goal at this moment. Okay, from dictionary to working search, then the curate topics, alias and paraphrase, generate ayah indexes, vague search ladder, topic surah ayah UI, curated relationships. So, and this, we are not introducing any other third party or application, as I said before. This is going to be our V1, and probably, hopefully, I think I will be changing the version to 2.0 for this, because we are completely introducing a new feature that has not been introduced before. Before it was a basic search, and now we are diving into deep search, because this is like for me it would be great. Like I type a story or some kind of word, and I get a lot of related information from it. Because if you know the Quran, it's not all the events are like right beside each other. There might be one event in one surah, and then the same event, and Allah will be talking about the same event in another surah. So that might be a possibility. So we have to make sure that that thing doesn't break. This week's build order. All right. So my plan is, okay, the first thing I might remove it because it makes no sense to do handwritten topics. What I'm going to do is like I'm going to use uh, AI to do most of the things, but still I need to plan how I'm going to do that, and that's for tomorrow. The rest of the things are similar passage ranges for every story in the set, aliases and paraphrase per topic, generate topics dot dash ayah. So everything will be in JSON, search ladder level 1 to 4, topic surah and ayah. That's it. So once that is done, we will have some kind of a working search, and hopefully it is better than what we have right now. I think anything can be better than what we have right now, because that is extremely basic, and that will not fulfill the requirement that we have to search properly. Let's hope that we are able to achieve it. All right, guys, I think that is it for me today. If there is any other questions, do let me know, because it is always fun with you, talking to you guys, and always enjoying the way we are talking to each other through live videos. Hopefully you will, I like the way I'm now showcasing the application now, and also it might be looking better into your eyes as well, because this is something that was lacking before, and now a theme to our videos, so hopefully it will be better, and it kind of provides with a better look to our channel as well. Hope Let's see, and see tomorrow if I'm be able to join in at this time or later. I will let you guys know, and I think tomorrow I will be pushing a lot of new data to our X as well. I've been a bit lazy over the weekend on X as well, so let's see if this works. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and let's hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Bye bye.